Hi everyone, it's Sunday, July 31st, time for another HideNet Week in Review. I'm Vera Jordick. So let's start with the U.S. again this week. And here, the market appears to have made a U-turn. Sellers have been reporting modest price increases on small volume sales, but really, to use an agricultural idiom, the chickens have come home to roost. And this means that it's all coming back to bite sellers who are seeing prices make a downward turn this week, pretty much across the board. Looking at heavy Texas steers, the prices dropped down to $22 to $25 for 62-64 pound selections. Overall, the market is looking weaker and prices are trending lower. The cow market is also weak, and that's especially true for Holsteins, for which bids were few and far between during the week. Looking at the export totals, combined export sales were back down to disappointing levels. For the week ending July 21st, they were down by a third at 418,900. Combined shipments were okay at 578,400. Slaughter for the week was just 669,000, just 4,000 hides more than the previous week, and still at a summer high level. Turning to Europe, editor Andrea Guolo says that the outlook for after the August holidays is one of rising prices. That said, orders are only for August, and September is still an uncertainty. In the UK, actually, there are no more hides available because everything through September is sold out, both in England and in Ireland. Prices are the same, with the British 36 Plus sold around 75 cents per kilo in sterling, and the Irish one at 80 cents per kilo in euros. For European bulls, the outlook is not bleak, but the price levels remain uncertain. Northern German bulls were a little bit firmer at €1.05 to €1.10 per kilo for the 40 plus selections. For European cows, sales were stable, but things look much firmer for the future, Andrea tells us. In the veal sector, prices are high and there's absolutely no availability for the better selections. In his analysis this week, Andrea discusses the situation of what's going on with demand in the various sectors and what the likely scenarios will be for the post-holiday period. And speaking of holiday, this week is our last European report until the weekend of the 26th of August, and our last international report will be Tuesday, and then back in action at the end of August as well. Turning to South America, editor Ronald Guiel says that raw material prices were actually steady this week, with raw material selling at 2 reals and 4 cents per kilo. The reference price of TR1 is also stable at 80 cents per square foot. In other news from Brazil, exports of footwear components generated $214 million in the first 6 months of the year. The first CICB Automotive Forum is set for August 18th. And from elsewhere in Latin America, in May, Argentine shopping center sales skyrocketed by 552%. Santiago, Chile's June footwear retail sales also soared. Colombia's fashion exports have been growing by 25%. In Mexico, the next Zapica is set for August 23rd to 25th. And last but not least, Uruguayan fashion exports surpassed their pre-pandemic levels. So that's all we have for this week. And until next week, good night from HideNet.